fires have claimed 26 lives since they started last September, and near dozens more people unaccounted for in addition to the deaths of millions of animals. Deaths from the bushfires, raging uncontrollably across Australia, rose to 26 yesterday, as Sydney was declared the planet's hottest place. The fires are generating so much heat that they have begun to create their own storms. Desperate firefighters warned the wind conditions are causing some of the biggest blazes to emerge.
2 people were found dead in a car on Kangaroo Island near the southern city of Adelaide, amid with officials called a virtually unstoppable bushfire. Heroic teams battling to save lives and properties were warned last night that the worst conditions are yet to come. By yesterday evening, the state of Victoria had 16 fires rated at the warning levels of emergency or evacuate. In New South Wales, there were 12 blazes rated as emergency, while more than 100 others burned across all 6 states.
New South Wales Rural Fire Service Commissioner Shane Fitzsimmons said a number of very strong, large, intense blazes are coming together and creating some of these fire-generated thunderstorms. The state's premier said, "We are in for a long night and are still to hit the worst of it. This is a very volatile situation." Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison, who had been criticised for his response to the fires, yesterday called up 3,000 Australian Defence Force reservists.
3 Navy ships have been deployed to rescue residents trapped on a beach since Monday. The Australian Navy has evacuated around 1,000 tourists and residents who were trapped in the fire-ravaged town of Malakuta on the Victoria coast throughout Friday. Landing vessels took people onto 2 ships in what local MP Darren Chester called an unprecedented mass relocation of civilians. The first of the evacuees reached safety yesterday after 20 hours aboard the ship.
Meanwhile, US singer Pink has donated $500,000 to local fire services in Australia. She tweeted, "I'm totally devastated watching what is happening in Australia right now with the horrific bushfires. I'm pledging a donation of $5,000 directly to that local fire services that are battling so hard on the front lines. My heart goes out to our friends and family in Oz." Australian pop star Kylie Minogue tweeted, "Humbled by the extraordinary efforts of the emergency services and volunteers in the ongoing bushfire crisis in Australia."
British actress Naomi Watts has described the fires as truly horrendous in a post on Instagram in which she shared a video taken during her last visit to Byron in New South Wales. Watts said, "It's so upsetting and worrying, so much wildlife already lost and still much of the summer ahead. My heart goes out to those who've lost loved ones and homes."
That was the latest news for Monday, 6th of January 2020. Our thoughts and prayers are with Australia at this sad time.